Lord, if this is a sign that all these low-tier niggas about to diss me to shine, who chef? The one do all that bitching and crying? Who chef? Who quit battle rap 15 times? Hold up. You got some nerve, don't know what you done heard. Be careful with your words. They won't book me verse ill, they won't book me verse verse. Wear a casket, make sure you get the look that you deserve. Say my name and I'm quick to react. Not worried about chef, the kitchen where the bitches be at. Slipped in the back for niggas trying to sneak and attack. I'm front line, dump nines, watch the mission collapse. Heard you say my highest view gon' be heaven, boy you wild. And I get paid more than your average, which is 87,000. Y'all always outside cause y'all don't be having houses. I'm the type by all three and you the type that I just browse. It ain't shit you can say. How you a chef and John the one with sticks in your plates? You ran the RBE when you got into it with P. They called when you got hot, you jumped back to your knees for a $5 deal. Niggas told you don't do it, cause the money couldn't get you a...
We is back. Elon don't want us to be great, but hey, we here any damn way, right? So we back at Grandma's house and we on Grandma's couch, and y'all know I told y'all I like to send in here. So we got another Rose in the building. You feel me? We got the one, we got the only. We got Miss C Amour in the building. What is good with you?
All praises due to the Most High. The Queen is here. I don't fear in here. It's just another dead body. Simple as that. For having me. Mwah. All bars.
All bars. That is a fact.
And a little bit of wine. A little bit of
wine. So what you drinking on? Tell us what you drinking on. You still got a little bit of a feedback, a little bit of an echo. Not much. It's a little bit of one though.
Yeah, this is a red blend. Is that echo better?
Better, much better.
I'm gonna just hold it. But yeah, this is a red blend. 19 crimes to be exact. So shout out to Snoop Dogg, you know.
Shout out to Uncle Snoop.
He from the hometown, so I gotta support.
Okay. Snoop from the hometown, so you a Cali girl.
Yep, I'm from the LBC. That's what C stands for, and C Amour, it stands for Cali or Califia.
Okay.
Hence my Twitter name, you know.
Right. All right. I see you. That's what's up. All right. Well, you know, here at the Boss Profile, what we do before we get into it, before we get into it, I want to shout out Hitman Holla for the charity work. And I want to shout out my brother Nemo for the mix that you heard on the intro. Shout out to him. Tap in with him for all your mixing needs. I want to give him the proper respect and that he is due. Man works hard on those mixes for us, and we give him a shout out for that. Shout out to Hitman for an amazing album too. Also, I want to give a shout out to Bella for all graphic needs. Make sure you tap in at Good Bella. She does all the graphic work here. Make sure you tap in with her. So see what I've seen you in the chat before, so I know you've been here before, and you know you've seen what goes on. Basically, what we do is we go through a little bit of background, and then after we go through the background, we tap in with your last year, and then we go ahead and we talk about some of the upcoming things before we close it out. So what I'm going to do is I want to start by asking you, tell us a little bit about you've already told us a little bit about where you come from, so tell us a little bit about your journey from growing up and how you necessarily was it music that you found, battle rap, like what was that process like?
Yeah, no doubt. I've been a writer all my life. So since the very beginning, always been doing like spoken word poetry or just writing raps as a young kid. So my first love will always be poetry. Branched off to do music early 2017. Took a long break from music. As we know, music is different, poetry is different, and battle rap is different. It's all avenues of ways to express yourself, but different elements come with each aspect. So took a break from music from like 2017 to 2024 from rap music. In that time, I did have a baby. I did have a book published, self-published on Amazon called Blue Eyes Are Gray in the Dark. So even though I wasn't making music necessarily, I still was staying true to my craft. So far as battle rap, I'm coming up on my year anniversary. So that's what makes this card even more special for me, because my first battle, EDL versus C Amour, was last April. So this card is literally coming up right before my first year anniversary. So it's so Like, it's an honor to see where I got in like that short amount of time. Well, in a year span, basically.
Right, right. I feel that. I feel that. So now tell me, was it poetry? Was it music? Which one was first for you?
Poetry for sure. I would say a mixture of poetry and music because just being young and writing lyrics on a piece of paper that never transformed to a song, it was
Right.
a music, but I would say it was still a form of poetry if it never made it, to instrumental and to be produced and engineered. Um,
Gotcha.
so I'm just a writer at heart. So that's why I never stop. I want to produce, self-publish another book. So that would be the goal. I would have to have a lot of like solitude time for that. But other than that, it's really just going up with the battle rap. So I'm still doing poetry, I'm still doing music, and now we adding on battle rap. So ain't nothing stopping, ain't nothing changing. We just going up from here.
Got you. Got you. I feel that. Shout out to Casanova in the chat. Shout out to Tay in the chat as well. Cass is over there probably running him a space talking about Cody right now. We're going to tap in with that after we finish. Shout out to Casanova and OG Spaces as
Big
well.
shout out to him. He always showed me genuine love, and I love that. Mwah.
And I do want to say, here the other day, we had the little space center thing going on. So y'all tap in with that when y'all have events going on and there's nothing else taking place. We probably in the space chilling, but I want to get back to see Amour. So now, what were some of your influences with poetry?
I would say just I'm very self-expired. I wouldn't say I watched somebody and then I was like, "Ooh, I want to be like you. I want to be a poet." More
Mm-hmm.
as of I knew I was this what was coming out of me, and
Mm-hmm.
then of course I searched people to be expired, but I can't say like I have any type of role models. I have people that I aspire to be like. I feel like everybody would say Maya Angelou. Like
Right. Yeah.
if you don't say
Go
that
to.
woman of color, if you don't say that, I would start there. I follow a lot of local poets. I actually have a brand called Black Girls Write Poetry, which I
Mm.
just shed light on all Black women who write poetry. So I'm like inspired by everybody's piece of art. I wouldn't just single it out to the ones that are predominantly known. Everybody who's a poet, who's a woman of color, piece of art just inspires me. That they can do that and express themselves in that way.
If there's someone watching who may be wanting to find a young woman of color who is up and coming um as a poet, who would you recommend?
Far as locally, it's a great poet in the community where I'm from that I feel like is a good person to just connect with. Her name is Portia the Poet, aka Lula the Genie. And
Mm.
then if we talking for somebody that's more known, I would say Amanda. I am bad with last names, but she just won like a award, and she got to go to the White House. So I feel like on a big screen, she's a good person to look up to. But I just want people to follow their dreams and don't compare themselves to the people that you see that have made it, farther than you. So definitely, it starts with believing in yourself and taking in that inspiration for yourself as well.
Right. Do you feel like that's something that happens not just with poetry, but do you think that's a general thing, right? People try to, instead of wanting to be themselves, do you feel that people just sometimes always do a mimic instead of doing a self person, a self reflective thing?
Oh, yeah, people like try to ride the wave, and you can't ride the wave. You have to curate it. Yeah, so that's definitely a thing. Everything trendy. Being a nurse is trendy now.
Talk
Being
about
a
it.
trendy. Like everybody follow the wave, but you really have to do whatever like you're passionate about or whatever your God given gift is. Um,
Right.
so that's a lot of self reflection and acknowledgement. A lot of people they don't embark on that journey. So for another day.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the music because so now you say you've been an artist all your life. So poetry, then music. What were some of your what led you to music after poetry?
I would say, far as like the influence that music can have instead of poetry, I feel like music is like the universal language, and it's kind of like a spiritual chanting that if you can control music, like in a way, you control the world. Just like how we learn our ABCs through rhythm, that is like a spiritual chanting to me. So what you repeat is affirmations and manifestation. So not to get too deep, but
Go
I
ahead.
feel like when you control music, you do control the world. Like how much stuff you listen to, you repeat, and it has an influence of your spirit, your mind, or how you're feeling. Um, so I was like, if I want to get to the masses, I have to, branch out and do melody work, like put the melody under it, have like those instrumentals in that production. So I think music just personally can get you heard more than poetry, if that makes sense. Like everybody's into music, not everybody is into battle rap, not everybody is a fan of poetry, but everybody loves music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can
Which
say
is basically the two of them combined with a melody.
exactly. So I feel like if you want to get the furthest you can, it is best to implement that for sure. That's just my personal opinion.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. All right, so let's get to the battle rap side. How did There's no
Right.
place like battle rap. There's no place like battle rap. How did you find yourself coming into battle rap? Like what led you? Because the first battle I saw of yours, I'm not for sure if it was your first battle or one of your first battles was Jaleesa Bree. That was the first battle of yours that I saw.
Oh, okay. That was actually my first 3 round battle. So
Okay.
um that was my fourth battle. I'm 5 battles in right now. So yeah, that was my fourth battle, but that was my first 3 rounder. So
Okay.
I think that's still like a nice one to see for your first time. So,
Mhm.
how everybody starts off, they do they run rounders. So you got to see my first 3 rounder for, my first time.
That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
definitely got
Well,
my first fourth battle for sure.
okay. Okay. Now, your first battle, talk to me like what was the process going to like what made you want to decide to do battle rap and what was the process like leading up to your first battle?
So my first battle was last April, me versus EDL. I honestly was trying to battle at the beginning of 2024. I'm really spiritual, so when I say things just like possessed my body, it's kind of like I throw things up. I can't sit there and say, okay, I'm about to write a poem or I'm about to write a rap. It has to literally come to me to where I literally feel like I have to throw it up and I can't think about nothing else until I get it out on a piece of paper. So I've been a battle rap fan heavy on the culture. And then just one day, I feel like a rum nitty spirit just came into me. And I was just writing rhymes and just writing rhymes. And I'm just like, oh, I like this. And I just kept writing it to where the point, like, I would wake up out of my sleep, probably go to the restroom, I'm writing rhymes. I'm waking up out of my sleep in the morning, I'm writing rhymes. And I'm just like, well, shit. I'm telling people, I'm like, how this sound? How this sound? How this sound? They like, oh, okay. They like, you ain't playing. So once I got like the hang of it like that and know that I was writing like, something that I felt like was fire, I was
Right.
like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because like far as like my personality and the type of person I am, battle rap is right up my avenue because I do have an aggressive side that um I would just like to express, and I don't get that from poetry, and I don't
Mhm.
get that from music. I did an EP one time. I named it Gangster Talk. So yes, it was like all gangster music, but that's behind me now. I'm an R&B artist. So with poetry, you're not really degrading people, or you're just not coming at people neck. You're not battling with words. So I feel like battle rap gives me something that poetry doesn't give me, and then vice versa. Poetry
Yeah.
gives me something that battle rap can't give me. Uh,
Right.
so preparing for my first battle, I just knew I had to win. I did win clear. And then just like really studying, because now when I watch battle rap, I watch it like to study it in a way. I don't watch it like as like entertainment. So I watch it like do a whole different set of lens. So I
Right.
find it interesting and just finding those different angles, like knowing that people like funny bars, people like substance, people like personals, people like when you do your research, knowing those analogies and how to stay relatable is how I just prepared. I knew I just wanted to have a percentage of each category to beat my opponent. Because knowing your opponent is big. I knew my opponent was like they call him Unk. If that's just self, that just tells it all. You know what I'm saying? He the Unk of the hood. So
Damn.
he gonna be loud, he gonna be ratchet, he gonna be disrespectful, he's gonna be a little funny. So I was just like, how can I break Unk down? Because I know what Unk is gonna say. I know what he's
Right.
gonna say. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Now I'm counter writing for you. And since this is my first battle and you already battled, now I'm about to bring up everybody you ever battled. And it's like, so now I already got an advantage of you because you don't have any research on me. I have true hardcore research on you. So that's how I really executed. And I was glad it was a man. And I knew I was gonna beat him clear. It was no ifs, ands, and buts. So when
Right.
I came up, I showed out, and that was my first one under my belt. And you definitely got to tap into that. That's EDL versus Amour. That one is funny as hell. I promise.
Probably right after we find out who Cody is tonight. I'm definitely going to tap in with that. I definitely will. In the morning, if Dejan has a space or if you're in Casanova space, I'll let you know what I thought about it. But I definitely fuck with that. That's fire. So now, coming into your first battle, nerves or was it just I got this? What was it for the first battle?
More like something to prove. Of
Got
course, nerves should be there, but as an artist, I know how to tackle that because I've been on stage, I've done open mic, so it's like speaking in front of people. That's a no brainer. But far as poetry is very similar to battle rap, but music is, different from battle rap. So somebody who's coming just from music to battle rap, they might have a more difficult time adjusting, because
Yes.
they have that melody. So that melody for the instrumental just carries you on. So it's easy to remember what you said on a beat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the
Definitely.
poetry helped a lot with the battle rap because I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, I'm just doing three poems. Like I literally had to think about it like that. I'm like, I'm just doing
Right.
three poems. And of course, when I'm doing open mic, spoken word, whatever, not wanting to quote unquote choke, stumble on my material, forget what I'm saying. So that just helps. It's just like it's aggressive spoken word. Okay. Yeah,
My
see,
girlfriend says the same thing, so I feel it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all it is. So it's just like I'm doing poetry, but now I'm at your neck with it, and I'm actually
Ooh.
having more fun with it. I promise you.
What's crazy, my girlfriend, when she was talking to her best friend and he introduced her to battle rap, she said, "Oh, so this is angry nigga poetry. Got you."
They having nigga moments up here. I love to be a battle.
And it's one of those things where I love it so much. Like I want to find fault in it, but I can't because she's right. That's exactly what it
But
is.
then you have to
That
figure
is
out
it.
that like it's so much more to battle rap as well, and I'm still learning because it's like just
That's a
because you can
fact.
rap, just because you a poet, don't mean what I'm saying you're a good battler. So like I'm glad that like this year I'm taking more space in between my battles. Last year I'm just like I'm
Right.
outside. I'm like book me. When's the next card? I'm outside, and I think that was kind of
Mm,
like you got to learn from experience. Um, but it's definitely like quality over quantity now
right.
this year. And that's why I'm
Yeah.
so happy to be working with Bars and Roses because everything they do counts. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They just not out there pouring just a bunch of cards just to be on the scene. Like every card that they have actually counts and stands for something. So I'm glad that I'm choosing that quality over quantity this year for sure.
That's a fact.
Can you hear
That's a
me?
fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. That's StreamYard being StreamYard again. Salute to Elon. Salute to
That's all.
StreamYard. He probably owns that too. But no, what I was gonna say is that so now you've got a couple of battles under your belt. My question is who were some of the people that you watched coming into battle rap? Some of the styles you may have identified with a little bit, or some of the battlers that you preferred. It can be female or male.
Yeah, Tay Rock for sure. That's a lot of people number ones. Definitely admire the energy that he brings to the stage and the professionalism. I'm really big on somebody just getting through their material clean. It's like how good is your material if you can't like deliver it? So I'm big on that. So Arsenal, another one. This is basically my top five.
Got you. Go ahead.
Can I say Kayshawn and the old clips? Cause like it's so crazy. Cause like no matter how much clips just keep on clipping, I don't like take them out my top five, and it's so crazy because. But when I say clips, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
And what's crazy, it's so wild that that's universally understood.
Right, that's understood. I'm saying you just it don't have to
I don't know if you've seen it, but I'll be posting the questions on Twitter and everything, and I talk and I ask people, who was, who had one of the greatest runs of battle rap, and this guy said Clips. But the thing about Clips, I always take him out because of his legacy, this, that, and the other thing. And then he said, and what makes me mad is every time you tell people the truth about Clips, it always ends the same way. It's still Clips, though. Yeah. And it may, because the conversation, on Twitter, sometimes conversations can go for hours and without responding. So it played out throughout the day. And at the end of it, I do be damned if he didn't have the perfect opportunity to say, yeah, but it's still Clips, though. I lost it. Absolutely
I have
lost
so much
it.
love for him. I have revised my top five only once or twice, but I never just seem to take him out. The last one I would say Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti has made his way
yes
into my top five. But then when it comes to women, Hustle, of course. I feel like you're tripping if you don't have her in your top five. Misfit, even though we don't see a lot of Misfit, but I fucks with her. I don't know, I wish she was outside more because it's like, dang, I really fuck with you, and then you know what I'm saying? Come on, give me some, give me some. Miss Official, Casey, Jay. And was that for? Oh, I'm sorry, Don Lady. That was saying that's Don Lady. That's really my number one. That was my first one I ever really was on my top five. Don Lady. So no order, but I like far as I like Chirac, as well, and everybody on the Rose card besides Destin, of course. But
we're getting there. We are definitely getting there, which I think we are. We might be. Yes, we are actually right here. So we've hit that point in the interview where we talk about what's coming up, and April 5th in Kannapolis, North Carolina, it's going to be. Go ahead. I'll let you do the tagline.
All bars.
All bars. That's fact. That's a fact. I want everybody to make sure that y'all tap in with this card because this card is full of. We have vets on this card. We have up and comers on this card. We have some new talent on this card that's having their very first battle. So I need everybody to please tap in with this card. Like I said, April 5th in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Make sure you get your tickets. The Eventbrite is up. You can find all that information on the Bars and Roses page. And you can also find some of it even over at the Family 22. So make sure you're tapping in with that. But now this young lady right here has a battle against someone that we've recently interviewed, Destin. Now, what I would like for you to do is I'd like for you to talk to me about how do you feel about the matchup? What do you, I mean, of course you think, of course, you know, you feel like you're going to win. So I'm not even going to ask you how you think it's going to play out, but I will ask you what type of fight do you anticipate?
So I feel like people do bring their best material when they're battling me. I've seen it done with Kiwi Sweets. So it's like
Buggy, shout out to Buggy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
big love to Buggy. So I feel like this is gonna be the best Destin y'all have ever seen. So welcome. You know what I'm saying? Because people know like they have to up their pen, they have to up the delivery, the performance, all that above. So I feel like this is gonna be the best y'all have seen from her. For me, I'm just always gonna be better than my last battle. So my last battle wasn't Jaleesa Bree, it was actually Riri GB on Bar Wars in Michigan. Which was a clear body. So as long as I do better than that performance, I'm happy. I don't think the matchup. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. But like far as like when we're talking like resumes, like I feel like the matchup is just really like setting her up. But she's a sweet girl, nonetheless. Like so that's I don't want to be. I can pop my shit 1,000 times, but I just really want to let the battle speak for herself. And then if we're talking about resumes, that speaks for itself when we look at like my battles, and just my score, you know what I'm saying, of wins and losing versus hers. So I feel like that just speaks enough. The pose has spoken enough. You did 2 poses.
I did too. There's another one that will be.
One was edging her a little bit more. She did her interview with here with you, and then the poll came out and it was worse than the first one. So I'm just saying, I think people are tapping into my footage more. I get a lot of I don't know Amour. I haven't heard Amour, and then I respect that, but I feel like as people are tapping into my footage more now, they're that's why the polls are what they are. So we gonna let just people decide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Got you. Now, let me ask this because that's right. I did put 2 of those polls up. There's another one coming out for this event Friday. So everybody be tuned in to the family page and make sure you guys vote. Now, I will say this. You two had a little back and forth on the timeline a couple weeks ago. And I'm not gonna lie, like I wanted to see the battle, but the back and forth really did intrigue me because when I had Destin up here, I asked her about it. And you know, you can go back and watch it, which I think you were in the building for a little bit of it when she made the statement. She said, yeah, she said we went back and forth, but I ignored it or something to that effect. I might not be exact. I could be wrong. And if I am, I apologize. But it was something to that effect. And then after we got ready to go off the air, she made the statement. She said, I asked her, did she have anything left to say? She said, yeah, my music is better than Amour's. And she left. So now
okay.
That was the fact.
I didn't know she did music, so thank you because you learn something new every day. Appreciate
That's
you.
what she said at the end. She said, I'm pretty sure it was either her music was better than yours or her battles were better than yours. But I'm pretty sure she said your music.
Battles.
I thought she said her music was
it's to
better
neither,
than yours.
but I don't know if she does music, so we might have to double check on that.
Yeah, I might have to double check on that because that's been a couple of weeks ago. I might have to double check and make sure that I'm right on that. So Destin, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
Drink to that one.
Oh God!
I'm not trying to be the mean girl because I feel like she's a very nice girl. She's a very sweet, nice girl. So it's like, I didn't set the match up. I don't want to stump on you too bad. You're a very sweet, wholesome girl. And I don't know what that being in battle rap and being a nice, sweet, wholesome girl does for you, but
it works for some. It works for some. So I mean, it's
expect no W over here. I ain't seen no W's from her, but don't expect one now, please.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh damn. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't gonna do that. That's crazy. So let me ask this: what type of? You said you think you're going to get the best Destin that we've seen. Now, do you think that? Do you think it's a 30? You think she gets around?
It's only a one rounder, and
Oh, it's
she.
only a one rounder. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, okay, okay.
I don't think she was gonna ever last 3 rounds with me. I was open to doing 3 rounds. I don't think Destin has ever had a 3 round battle. If we throw that out there.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and I don't think I need to be your first 3 round battle just because I'm going to get through my material clean. Just like bottom line. So when it comes to the thing that I have to improve on and the work that she has to do, we're already not on the same level there. Um,
Understood.
yeah.
Understood.
So I don't know, the thoughts behind the matchup. I know I have to work my way up, so that's how I see it. But far
Gotcha.
as like her being matched up with me, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe after the battle, me and Dejan can sit and talk about that. I'm like, why you set that girl up? Let me
I
stop.
feel you. I feel you. Now we got a couple more questions, but I do want to ask you: being on with Bars and Roses, that's a very deep talent pool.
Mm-hmm.
Rockley, Nay, Tasha the Arthur. You have Rainfire Moon. You like there's Mallory. Like there's multiple Destin herself. There's multiple names that are connected with Bars and Roses. How does it feel to be on a card with that much talent? And then you got the other side that their opponents are that are also very, very talented in their own right, and they have a lot of that veteran status. How does it feel to be on a card like that?
Oh, it's everything to me. Like it's definitely one of those people that I feel like it's meant to be. It was written. I deserve to be on this card. Everybody who's on this card definitely deserves the spotlight that they are getting. I feel like it's a lot of eyes on this card when it's all said and done. I have 1,000 kisses and roses for Dejan because I feel like she's a big part of just making my battle rap dreams come true. So it's alignment. Like it's alignment. I'm definitely happy to share space with all the roses and all the other talent on the card. So I'm honored, nevertheless.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now, real quick, if you guys want to see this event and you want to go to this event, here at the family, we are doing a ticket giveaway. Now, this ticket giveaway, what you have to do is if you're on the YouTube channel right now watching this, only thing you really have to do is after this interview, go click on this video with this beautiful young lady right here. It's the thumbnail, and it is DeJounte's video. Click on that, watch the video, but also comment hashtag Bars and Roses. Make sure you're following the family YouTube page. Make sure you're following the Bars and Roses YouTube page. You also have to be following both Twitter accounts. And once you do all of those requirements, you are entered into a ticket giveaway where you could win either one or two tickets. I don't know which way we're going to do it, if we're going to give one away at a time or if we're going to give two away. I don't know how this is going to do, but I do know two tickets are being given away. So maximize your chances to enter. If you want to leave multiple comments, do that shit. I don't give a damn. Just go over there and enter the contest. I don't care if you cheat. Go cheat. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. Yo, sister, who says anything about fact? The fuck? Who says shit about fact? Also, what I want to do is I want to take time right now that I want to give you the opportunity to promo your events that you have coming up, because you have two coming up, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Well, we have the battle on the 5th, and then I have my own like open mic night that I'm
Right.
hosting. So that is going to be April 16th in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you guys are in the Queen City or surrounding areas, definitely make sure you are at Sage Kitchen and Cocktails. Yes, and that is what it's called, Spit Love Drop Verses. Okay, you can already tell what type of night it's going to be by the
That
title.
looks fire. That looks fire.
Yeah.
That looks
So
fire.
I'm excited. This is my second event that we have done. We hosted our first event. What was that? March 5th, I want to say. Same place, same brand, SYS, Serenade Your Soul. So that's the brand that I'm with in my management as well. So it gives like an elegant vibe. It is open mic. We do have raw talent on the lineup. And then you have me, which is your MC, your host, and I do pieces like throughout the night. So I'm really excited about this event. It's giving like grown and sexy.
Mm.
Erotica. It's a night of erotica. So I'm
I
not gonna.
like that. I like that. That sounds fun. Where's this gonna be at? I might go get my girl into. Come on, let's go.
Charlotte, North Carolina,
Solid.
North Lake area. So I can give y'all a taste, like of some poems from
And that's exactly what I was gonna ask you to do because I remember I'm gonna go ahead and give you the ISO real quick. Let me take this down. And we're gonna make sure that you have the ISO. I'll ask production to give you an ISO real quick so you can go ahead and bless us with your talent.
Yes. Far as the poem, I'm gonna speak for you right now. Is gonna be the poem. I'm probably gonna open with April 16th at the Spit Love and Drop Verses, and it is called 2 a.m. Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Missed call at 2 a.m. You ain't reached me because you was reaching. Scrolling down your hit list with your phone in your hand. Damn, when did I become just another one night stand? Even if I can hit it again, what makes me not worth the consistency? Damn, just another nigga who can't feel me unless you're into me. Guess that's where the connection ends. Cause in your hands, I'm melting. Yet, we don't expand. So I'm expected to let you beat it down so I can be the one to build myself back up again. Well, a win is a win. I sin, you sin. Repent the same motives until we back at it again. Well, hopefully you make me come this time. And then my period still comes on time. No need to sacrifice to make amends. Cause that's not how the fairy tale ends. Regardless of the relentless love letters I wrote or the fairy tale movies I attend, I believe it all is pretend. And the only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself on the inside. So me, myself, and I took a vow that from now on I'll be my own best friend. Missed calls at 2 a.m. Mwah!
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing. That was amazing. That's an exclusive here because we've never had anybody do anything like that here at the Boss Profile. Thank you so much for sharing your talents with us. I appreciate
The
that.
music, the quotable bars, and battle rap. You make me want to go watch that interview again and be like, what did you do better than me? She does nothing better than me.
You might want to go
Nevertheless,
watch it. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's at the end. It's at the end of it. I don't know. I might clip it
yeah,
up and show it to you. I don't know.
yeah,
I gotta find it.
I have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I got you. I got you. I got you. We on that. We on that. We definitely on that. Now, so yeah. See, shout out to let's see here. Buggy still in the building. Shout out to Buggy for chilling with us. Shout out to Buggy for that. But I do. I see somebody else in the building. There's Nene. She said you did that.
Yes,
Yep.
so blue eyes are gray in the dark. Y'all can type that in to Amazon, and that has a lot of my poems. It's a poetry collection of mine. And if you guys are in the surrounding areas, we have the Spit Love Drop Verses. That is going to be April 16th, Charlotte, North Carolina. But of course, before that, y'all better make sure y'all in the building for all bars. I'm expecting so much from this event. I don't think this event is going to disappoint. Like from the performances y'all going to see that night, like versus the tickets that are going to be sold and the people that's going to be in the building. Like I'm expecting nothing less than a sold out event, a packed event, and bomb ass performances all night. So shout out to Dejan T because she is bringing this to y'all. It's like this what y'all wanted, right? Y'all want new talent. Y'all want new faces. Y'all want familiar faces. Y'all want the ladies to be outside. Now we outside. And it's fun. All bars. Like, it's we outside.
I like that. I like that. So now the thing I like about you is you are so multi-talented, because now I have the ability and the privilege to also talk to you about this here.
Hey boy.
And I watched this, and we have a couple of little snippets that I'm gonna play if that's okay with you.
Of course.
All right. Let's see here. Let me see if we can.
That song is out everywhere.
It won't let us play the video on the stream. Well, here it is. I tried. I thought it would work.
It's all good. Y'all just have to type "Hey Boy" by Amour. You can type that in YouTube. You can type that in Spotify, Apple Music, whatever your go-to is. Look it up. You won't be disappointed. I feel like when I was making this song, I really was like, I want to make a song that any and everybody can love. I don't want to just be subjected to one category or one target audience, you know?
Right.
Beautiful. It's the road for me. Ask when y'all talk to Dejan, be like, where is Amour in the application process? It's Rose.
That's a good question.
It's Rose-ish right now. It's very Rose-ish right now.
I tell you what, I might try to talk on your behalf and see what I can do and come. She gonna tell me to shut my ass up anyway, so they go back.
I'm so thrilled. As soon as the application getting pushed through, y'all might just see me with a whole lot of Rose bars tattoo in this motherfucker. Like, he ain't gonna know. I'm like, damn, this bitch been in here for 2 seconds and went to go brand herself. I might goddamn do it before the battle.
If I show up, I'm damn sure wearing a rose on the lapel on my shirt, pin some damn where I'm gonna be out there. So
wear a rose, bring a rose. I feel like it's only right. Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying, pull up with the rose in hand. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's only right to, you know, give a rose, like, and show your dedication, your devotion, and all that good shit.
That's a fact.
I appreciate. I know, but I better see you there.
She better be there. Oh no, she's talking about for the open mic. Okay. She's talking about for the open mic. That's what's up. She better
be there, because April 5th she gonna catch a body, but April 16th, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be on some other type of time.
She catching a body.
She better catch a body, because I'm definitely rooting for her. I'm rooting for both of them. That's what I'm saying. As long as like both of them show up and do what they got to do, like, that's a battle that it really don't matter who wins to me. I just want both of them to show out, come and show people like what they capable of and what they got. Like, so if anyone lose, I feel like both of them won, because this being your first battle, you really just showcasing like what you have to bring to the culture. So I'm definitely excited, you know, to see that. And then I'll go right after them. So then I'm gonna have to show them how it's really.
I feel that.
Real quick. But nah, y'all heard it here. I'm getting body of the night, and I'm gonna just say it here. I can't wait to after the card, and we can, you know, replay that. But body of the night is mine.
Body of the night. Now, let me ask you: are you saying that you sure you getting body of the night? Because I love that confidence. I love that.
Yeah, that's missing. Like where I'm getting body of the night, because the levels that everybody else, okay, it's a few other people that I feel like can get body of the night, but I just kind of expect their opponent to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. If my opponent doesn't work on the things that she knows she needs to work on, then it's body of the night. Like, we going just like far as like where I'm at right now with my battles and where you at right now with your battles and your performances, is body of the night. Now, if you come in there and be a Destin that we ain't never seen before, which was I'm expecting, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It still may not be enough, but we gonna let y'all see April 5th. You know what I'm saying? I like to be humble sometimes. What you say?
You know what? I absolutely love all of this. I cannot wait I cannot wait to be in the building on stream. I'm going to try my best to be in the building. I keep saying I'm going to be in the building. I'm going to try my best to be in the building for this event. I am going to do my absolute best, but I cannot wait to be there to see this beautiful card right here. We have Queen Vixen versus Tasha the Arthur. We've got Zan versus Rainfire Moon, Mallory X versus Nay. We have Rock Lee versus Black Lyric, YG versus Molly Baby, hashtag NKW versus J Artillery, Miss Simone J versus Top Floor Cheddar, Destin versus Seal Moore, and we also have Shorty Wop versus Buggy, which is the young lady that you've seen commenting here. And we're going to get her up here for her profile too very shortly. So be tapped in with that. Now that I've had you and Destin here, I wouldn't mind getting y'all both up here for a little 15-30 minute face off. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all talk about y'all's battle some point in time. If you open to it, I'm gonna hit her up and see if she's down for it.
If she's open to it, you know.
That's what I said. If she's open to it, I'm gonna see if she's down
yeah,
for it.
you know, don't wanna, you know.
Right. No, I ain't gonna push nothing. I'm gonna see if she's down for it. Get y'all up here, let y'all talk y'all shit real quick, you know. Let y'all come to an understanding. Tell me who better. Tell the people who better, you know. Let y'all talk y'all shit a little bit.
Days from her funeral. We counting down to the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
23 days till she's buried. Part of me feel like they might as well have named the card that, but it's fine. We got a lot of good talent on this card. Again, shout out to the Roses. Shout out to Dejan T. I'm more than excited. I'm more than ready. So it's like right now I'm just like I'm in overkill. Like
Gotcha.
it's already done. That's how I go. That's how I step into anything. It's already done. We just waiting for the day to come.
I heard that. So now, other than your battle, of course, what's some of the other battles that you're excited to see from this card?
From this card, I'm excited to see them all. Honestly,
Right.
Lee and Black Lyric.
Ooh.
Only because I don't feel like I know how that's gonna go.
Gotcha.
Other one, like some people in Mallory and Nay, I don't know how that's gonna go. Other ones I feel like I for sure know how it's gonna go. So it's like, you know, whatever. But those ones I feel like they are gonna like the op can be surprising. It's so hard to judge somebody. Well, it's easy to judge somebody off their last performance, but I think that's why people fuck up. Because when people don't have a good performance before their next battle, that makes that redemption so much more harder. So I feel like Lyric may surprise us. We all know Rock Lee just came fresh off a body, a good body, a clean body. Mwah, oh my gosh, I love that for her. So you know she's on her high horse right now. So it's up to Black Lyric to surprise us to see what she's gonna do because what she didn't do against Nay and Nay being on this card and being in the building. Now Nay always come and show out. Mallory always come and show out. So that is the one I feel like nobody can know clear because they both come and do their shit each and every time. So it's just like who's gonna be the better person that night? Who's gonna have the better pin that night? So that one I feel like just about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just excited to see that one because we don't know how it's gonna go. Other ones we know clear. Like we got Tasha cleaning Vixen clear. We got Moon cleaning Zan clear. You know what I'm saying? Like Rock Lee, Black Lyric. I feel like you know you can't underestimate somebody off their last performance.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can judge them off their last performance and be like, okay, don't come in here playing again. La G versus Molly Baby. Now that one, I feel like it's gonna come to who feels better, who's just in their bag more that night, who's feel better that night. Because I feel like they're both heavy hitters, but it comes to styles. Like in the building, who's gonna like who's writing style more. So that one is gonna be interesting too. I feel like it's gonna go really off like who the crowd fucking with more because they both heavy hitters in my opinion. NKW versus J Artillery. I'm ready to see J Artillery come, you know, like her life depend on it. So I do got NKW winning that one. but I just want to see how much Jay Artillery put up a fight. You know, even if NKW wins, I hope it's not an easy win, but I do got her winning. Top 4 Cheddar, I got her winning over Simone. I need to tap in Simone a little better. Top 4 Cheddar is fire to me. She just, has to be prepared. Me, that's clear. And we're gonna see the best we've seen out of Destin, but she's still gonna die.
I was waiting to see that.
And then when it comes to Shorty, Wop, and Boogie, like I said, that one is like, it doesn't matter who win. I just both want them to come and show out and get through the shit clean and let people know what they have to bring to the table. So both of them would be winners regardless. So that's the card. I hope all the battles happen. That's on the card. You know how that how that goes. But I love it.
I'm very interested to see what happens on this card. I will say that if I am not in the building, I will have a correspondent running around, and I definitely want to get some aftermath, interviews with some people, little 15, 20 second interviews, just asking, quick questions about how you felt the battle win. So you're definitely going to be one that I put on the list to make sure that we get an interview from. But definitely want to hear what your thoughts were after the battle. Amour, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. And all 93 that have tuned in with us, thank you as well so much for being here. What I do want to do is I want to make sure that before you leave, I want to make sure that you have taken the time to follow us over at the Family Compound on YouTube. I want to make sure that you're following us over at the Family 22 over on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, and the Family 22 _ over on IG. Now, I know some of those may look a little bad compared to the Twitter channel, but hey, chill. Give us a second, damn it. We working. Just bear with us. Shit. But main thing is go over there, subscribe. Make sure that you leave the hashtag Bars and Roses comment on the DeJounte interview and subscribe, and make sure that you're able to enter to go to this beautiful event. So you can see this young lady right here go against Destin, and you can also see the rest of this card right here. Amour, thank you again. We have chopped it up in the spaces plenty of times. We have laughed. We have exchanged. I've made sure that you have poster tag with your footage and all of that. And it's been a pleasure to actually sit down and actually chop it with you face to face.
I do agree.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. This is not your last time here at the Boss Profile. I definitely want you back to have a little bit of a recap after your battle is over.
Yes, that is a must. I appreciate you sharing space with me. I appreciate you always covering the media that we, have been engaged in, and sharing all the Bars and Roses. Everything that we have going on. Dope interview. I appreciate y'all tapping in as well. Y'all make sure y'all follow the family. And anybody else that continues to show that support. Much love. And all bars.
All bars. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you guys. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it home. Peace.
Lord, if this is a sign that all these low-tier niggas about to diss me to shine, who chef? The one do all that bitching and crying? Who chef? Who quit battle rap 15 times? Hold up. You got some nerve, don't know what you done heard. Be careful with your words. They won't book me verse ill, they won't book me verse verse. Wear a casket, make sure you get the look that you deserve. Say my name and I'm quick to react. Now word about Chef, the kitchen where the bitches be at. Slipped in the back for niggas trying to sneak and attack. I'm front line, dump nines, watch the mission collapse. Heard you say my highest view gon' be heaven, boy you wild. And I get paid more than your average, which is 87,000. Y'all always outside cause y'all don't be having houses. I'm the type by all three and you the type that I'm just browsing. I'm just looking, it ain't shit you can say. How you a chef and John the one with sticks in your place? You ran the RBE when you got into it with T. They call when you got hot, you jumped back to your knees for 5 battles deal. Niggas told you don't do it, cause the money couldn't get you a